4:48, and of course every time we show you the Cape Charles camera, it just looks really dark, but there's been a lot of lightning associated with it because of course it's not just the wind and the rain. You've got thunderstorms and even tornado warnings that are currently in place for a few spots. Here is Laura, made landfall as a Category 4, now coming in as a Category 3, still a major hurricane. Even though the eye is on shore, we're still dealing with the hurricane with winds 120 miles per hour moving northward at 15. Now, if you look at what we're dealing with as far as storm surge warnings, those are still in place, and that's going to continue even though the eye is on shore. We've got a lot of wind that is wrapping around, and that's bringing all the moisture from the Gulf, pushing it onshore, and that's why we are looking for some areas 15 to 20 feet. That's basically as tall as a giraffe, just to kind of put things in perspective. And that's the water moving on to the land. As we go throughout the next bit, we are going to notice Laura beginning to weaken, but it's going to take just a bit. As she does, of course, that means winds are slightly lower, but we're still going to be dealing with some gusts that we typically don't see around here. And of course, when those gusts do begin to move in, that's looking to be Friday morning, you're going to see a little bit in the way of a breeze. And then as we head throughout Friday afternoon, winds will continue to ramp up. Now, this right here is the center of circulation where it is forecasted. Still can move anywhere in this cone. And if it does go just a bit to our south, we're talking higher wind speeds. Our severe threat will then go up for the potential for a spin-up tornado or two and higher accumulations in the way of rainfall. So keep that in mind. This isn't the gospel because we are going to see that continuing to move just a hair. When it comes to the rainfall, of course, the highest rain will be where she immediately hits. But then as we continue to move off, we still will be dealing with quite a bit of rain in our own backyards. Some locations, depending on this cone, could be anywhere from 1 to 4 inches. That's a big difference. So our main concern with this will be taking place Friday into Saturday. So an overnight event, wind as well as flooding. And we could see those inching up or lowering pending the track. So we've got enough time to prepare and just keep you safe. When it comes to the severe threat, we will be under that slight risk tomorrow. Then going into Saturday, an enhanced risk, so a slightly lower. What you need to do is just make sure that you're staying aware that you've downloaded the Storm Shield app, that you know where a safe place will be if you need to go somewhere in the case or in the event that we do have a tornado warning. These would not be long-lived. They were very short-lived, but they do happen and spin up quite quickly. Today, we're not worried with any of that. We just got some clouds moving their way in, and temperatures still going to be rather warm as we go throughout the day, feeling like those mid-90s. Tomorrow, just to give you another time frame on exact track, here you go. Going into Friday dinner, you'll begin to see some of those waves moving in, and we'll have those waves on and off. And even if it's not raining in your immediate location, you're still going to be dealing with some gustier conditions. So here's a look over the next 7 days. 91 degrees today. It's going to feel like those mid-90s. Our Storm 5 alert is for Friday evening, overnight into Saturday. By Saturday, once the sun comes up, pending that things do stay on track, we will be good to go as far as that severe threat is concerned. We're going to have a cold front move in that's going to keep temperatures below average, where we're going to be topping out in the 80s. Don't worry, sunshine's on the flip side. We'll see you right after this.